Today is March 10th, 2021, also known as Bank of Canada Rate Announcement Day. As expected today, the bank maintained their overnight rate at 0.25%. This means Prime is going to stay the same at 2.45%. They're also going to continue with their quantitative easing program, injecting $4 billion into the bond market per week. Now, some of the facts that came out of this report, the bank noted the global economy is slowly recovering. Down in the US, their economy has started to pick up with cases on the decline as well as a new fiscal stimulus package. Up here in Canada, the economy actually held up better during the last restricted lockdown caused by the second wave of COVID-19. GDP is expected to grow in the first quarter of 2021 rather than contract as originally projected by the bank last January. Despite this great near-term outlook, there's still a lot of economic uncertainty in the market, one of which being employment, which is way below pre-COVID levels. Inflation is at the low end of the 1% to 3% target, and the bank is forecasting that it's going to go up a little bit in the next couple months, but find its way back down to the lower end. So what does this mean for mortgages? Well, variable or fixed is the question everybody's asking these days because we're in such interesting times. Most people don't know that variable and fixed rates are determined from different base rates. A variable rate mortgage is determined by the Bank of Canada's policy rate, which we're given a lot of guidance about when it's going to change. The bank has been very clear they're not going to change this till about 2023. 5-year fixed rates are based on the government's 5-year bond yield, which is controlled by investors. And currently, investors are a little worried about inflation, which is why the 5-year fixed rate has gone up about half a point in the last 2 weeks. Will the uptick in inflation be temporary? If so, variable is the way to go. A couple weeks ago, you would have got a 5-year fix for much cheaper than you will today. And if it's temporary, you probably will get a cheaper one in a few more months. Will the bond market be correct and inflation is here to stay? Well, then 5-year fixed are the way to go because the Bank of Canada is going to be forced to increase the overnight rate. If you have any questions about this or other mortgage questions at all, please feel free to reach out and contact me. My door is always open and I love to talk about mortgages.